Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Wait, what?
There, go lay down, bud. Go.
Well then.
Get.
I don't know how far we are into it. Somehow I started the broadcast. Howdy everybody, TSS958 back here again. That's embarrassing. I really don't know how that happened. Because I don't ever remember hitting start broadcast twice. But here I am broadcasting. So, anyways, we are back here in No Man's Sky. I do have a lot going on that, I do have a lot going on. I have completed the upgrades on my freighter. I have traveled back to my old beginning system. I have found myself a new starship that I'm going to be flying around. I think I said, hey Shadow, welcome to the stream. And yeah, I plan on doing a lot more exploration. I actually think what I'm going to do after the next update is, instead of going closer to the center, I'm actually going to go all the way back to where I first started this save on. And again, this is my very first save. So I've been playing this for like 651 hours on this save. So I think it was like, what did I say it was? Like, well, it had to be 27 warps away from my beginning point, which, if I have 850 warps approximate, or 850 light years that I can travel, 850 times, what did I say? 27, right? That's... Really? That's it? I have to redo math. That doesn't make sense. That really doesn't make sense. Anyways, we are joined by MJ. I don't know if he's still currently here, but he will be joining us tonight, so we will have somebody to talk to in our vast adventures of the universe. Yeah, so since I accidentally prematurely started this stream, I have nothing set up, and I feel, like, so unprepared right now. Other than, like, you have more? What? Oh my gosh. Shadow, you know, you claim to have more in every game. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I play a lot of games. Not just, like, No Man's Sky and Skyrim and all that, so... Having 651 hours in this is kind of ridiculous for me. I want to be in the live streaming. Oh
my god. I forgot what I was doing in this, and you know how before, like, I think especially in your last stream, I talked about some glitches that happen.
Okay, yeah.
On mine. Well, this is one glitch that's kind of happening.
Okay.
My guy is like, the camera is just zoomed in. I started in and everything is just, I can't figure out. I get in my ship, all I see is out the window. I can barely look down at my screens. That's weird. I went to go to the trading thing and my face is just inside the little circle loading thing.
Hey Eric, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Good to see you. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that, Shadow. I'm just pointing out the fact that not everybody just plays two games, or mainly two games. I mean, hey, if you really enjoy those games, power to you for playing them. That's what I say. We need to go here, and I am terribly sorry. Normally I have all this set up, folks, but like I said, I don't know how I prematurely started the stream. So, yeah. Let's make sure that doesn't give us any feedback. Go to YouTube. Make it 3 games. Alright, we gotta put the computer on life support because it's dying.
Yeah, computer.
What? What?
I thought it was your phone.
No.
Oh, not this time?
Not this time. It was my computer this time. Although the phone probably could use for, like, a drip bag or something. It's at 50%.
I love your terms. Never refer to the little extra power object left over as a drip bag. Kind of disgusting.
What?
I love these options. Point out Apollo is a robot or cough. Cough. Fuck it.
Basically, Eric, I'm just saying that all my technology is, like, at 50% or lower on its battery life. Alrighty, anyways, so this is the new starship that I actually found in the original system that I started in. Oh, gosh. So, this is, like, my favorite ship that I've found so far. It's, like, actually a color I like, along with the fact that it, like, has all of my favorite features on it. Except for the capacity on it is pretty low, but with any luck, in this next update, they're going to be adding the ability to add inventory slots to your starships into various different things. But, you know, like, you'd have to pay for them, kind of like you would, you know, your backpack and stuff. That is not by any means confirmed. That is just a hope that I have, because I think that would make it so much better. Because right now you can find the ship that you want, but if it doesn't have the capacity that you need, then it's kind of pointless. So I really hope that that gets added at some point. So yeah, so this is the new ship. I am also trying out a new weapon as well. What is this one called? I forget.
Ooh!
What?
Guess what I just got? I got a new toy.
What did you get?
A terrain manipulator.
Oh, nice. That's what I was using. Ow.
I just got it, and I'm happy. Okay. What? I just used a charge pack on the terrain manipulator, and it only went up 4%.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
so here's the thing.
Power?
Here's the thing about the terrain manipulator. Is its charge rate is very, very minimal. You need a ton of materials in order to charge it to 100%. However, it lasts for frickin' ever. It barely loses charge. I think I have not recharged my terrain manipulator probably, I want to say at least a good month, and I'm still at 25%.
Jeez. I just put, like, if that would have been, like, all plutonium, I almost put darn near, like, 900 plutonium into this thing.
Yeah, it takes a lot.
And I fully charged it. I fully charged it, luckily, but...
Nice.
It took a lot. I was not expecting that.
Alright, I need a lot of materials, too. So, one of the last things I was actually working on was converting my albumin pearl on my freighter over to a circuit board manufacturing facility, which I have successfully done. So this is what it looks like now. I'm actually really, really happy with it. And the fact that I can get really close to $8 million instead of the $3 million that I used to be making with the albumin pearls, which apparently they dropped in value quite a bit. So being able to, you know, do this now makes it a heck of a lot better, because I can gain a lot more money a lot faster. And I have all the materials I need here.
I was gonna say, you told me when I first started, and this is one thing that I actually like. Didn't you say something about how? Oh, what was it? Basically, how the intergalactic network is like constantly changing due to how people sell things.
Yeah.
Maybe because the fact that you sold so many of those aluminum pearls that they actually went down in
that
price.
I'm thinking it affected it for that long.
Yeah. So it's probably a good change, because now that you're gonna, that maybe that's why they're worth that much now, is because you sold them so much, and then you go to sell those. Who knows? They might going down, and then you go back to the aluminum pearl.
Yeah, we'll see if that happens. Because I mean, we have less than a month left till next. Or no, we have a little over a month left until next, and I'm gonna be going to a new system after that. So I don't know. You know, we'll see. I'm hoping to find a system that is Corvaxian, and it has a lower conflict rate, and then also has like an increase in like manufacturing and stuff like that, or technology, or whatever you want to say, like for the economy. So that way I can sell the computer chips or the circuit boards I'm making at a higher price, and I won't get attacked on, you know. It's going to be really interesting to see how this PvP really comes into play. I don't know if they're going to do, like, server-based PvP, or are they going to do something where it's like, if it's a high-conflict area, then there's PvP, but if it's low-conflict, there's still PvP, but the Sentinels are going to automatically chase the people that just tried to shoot you, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. Also, apparently, I just actually, I really haven't looked too much into this, but one thing that I did catch in the world of Waking Titan, which is the ARG linked to No Man's Sky, apparently a second player model has been released. So that's pretty cool. So I don't know if that means that you're going to have a choice between what player model you have, or does that mean that, you know, like, I don't know what it means, I guess is what I'm getting at, because I
Maybe
really
a girl
don't know.
and a boy, or are they both men?
I don't know. I don't know. Like, no one's really said anything, and, like, I haven't really looked that deep into it, so I really can't tell you. That's not what I wanted. Fudge, what do I need? Polyfiber. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we need to make the heat calipers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Circuit board time. 1. Shit. Shoot. Excuse me. My cursor went over the wrong thing. Luckily that thing didn't use the same materials I needed.
Oh no, am I gonna run out of juice? It looks like it.
Nah.
It's gonna pop a little bit of iron and voila. Why do I need copper?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh, that was one thing I was wanting to build. I forgot that I'm starting to, like, I'm trying to do that train thing where, like, I got the captured nano, and basically the things you get from the Atlas path, and I want to, like, continue to build those so I can make whatever money you said it was. You said it was a lot, but, like, not worth it, but for me it might be a lot because I don't have enough money to...
What do you mean?
Like, you get, like, I got this one little orb. It was like a red orb. And then the next Atlas path that I went to, I got a blue orb. But, like...
Oh, are they,
I
like,
need the red
natural
orb.
materials?
I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm kind of confused as well.
Darn it. You said red. Did you say is it a captured nanode?
Yes, the captured nanode.
Oh, yeah, you only get 1,000 units per piece for those.
I know, but I meant like, then there's a blue orb that looks kind of like it, and then you need the red orb to make said blue orb.
Yeah.
And then you said if I continue down the path where I continue to make these things, that the thing in the end is only worth like, what was it, 16 million or whatever?
No. The thing that you can make that's worth 18 million doesn't require those, as far as I can tell.
So Taylor.
Yeah?
I found something, and I've never seen it in the game before. Are floating islands a thing?
Yes. Yes, they are.
Okay.
That's
okay.
like,
it looks
that's...
like a bowl.
Yes, that's one of the biomes that you can find. I don't know what that biome is called, but I call it the floating island biome.
Okay, so under the floating islands is just water?
I mean, that's somewhat new. Alright, have a good, well, maybe see you a little bit later, Shadow, or not. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for stopping by. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I've never really actually went to, hey, Jason, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Good to see you. There we go. And my day was actually pretty good. Hopefully yours was well as well, Jason. Yes, I am pointing that. Well as well. But, okay, what was I working on this thing?
I don't know. What were you working on this thing?
So, I think what I need to get now is I need to find some new blueprints. Because I don't have all the blueprints for all the upgrades on the Coltron Ballista. Which is actually pretty cool. I kind of like the thing.
Starting to get a little bit clustered with how much stuff I have. Like, I mean, technology-wise.
Yeah.
There's a lot of it, and I realize that I might have to disassemble some and then replace them, and that's gonna take a lot of materials.
What do we need in order to build? This thing. We need Chrysonite. Okay, so we're gonna need, what is that? 6. Do we seriously need 6,000 Chrysonite? That doesn't make sense. $600 Chrysonite, not 6,000. Why did I say 6,000? Whatever. We need micro-density fabric. 6 times 4 is 12. And we're gonna need... No, 6 times 4 is not 12. 6 times 4 is 24. And then we're gonna need 12 antimatter. Antimatter requires suspension fluid, which requires carbon, which requires electron vapor, which requires plutonium in suspension fluid, which then requires iridium and zinc to make the antimatter. Okay. So, I think what we're gonna do is, let's go down, and we're actually going to go back to where I started the whole game, so you guys can see that one, even though the planets aren't going to be the same. But it's really funny because some of the beacons that I placed when I was in that area are still there, and they're still functional, but then other ones are in the middle of the ground. Oh, you poops. Whatever. We don't actually.
Happens with procedural generation.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay, so if you can just imagine a duck-billed platypus with 3 ducktails. That's the animal I just saw.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Jason. Hopefully it gets a little bit better for you. Alright, so we are going to Culture 2 station.
I need iron or iridium. Ooh, a drop pod. Basically, this game in a nutshell. I need iron and iridium. Ooh, a drop pod. There's your money.
So I can't confirm this, but I have a feeling that you can't get S-class ships anymore unless it's in that exotic. Unless it's an exotic ship. Because I damn near spent probably, I want to say, good 6 hours in this system. Ooh, excuse me. Just at a trading post. And, like, you know, son of a bum. Just at a trading post, like, watching ships go in and out. And I did not once see an S-class ship other than the exotics that came and landed and then took off.
Well, I mean, sir, that's the reason why they're called S-class, is they're not, like, common, where you can just sit there at a trading post and hopefully you'll find one.
No, I know. But that's how you do it. Like, you sit there for, like, a really long time, just, you know, hoping one stops by. Which a couple S-class ships did stop by, but they were the exotic ships. They weren't like the normal fighters and explorers and stuff. You know what I'm saying now?
Okay, yeah, I think I get it.
What the heck? The stream is not coming up on... No. I don't want Skyrim. Let's go to YouTube. Let's see what this one has. Oh, wow. I need to grab iron. MJ, don't let me forget to grab iron.
Don't forget to grab iron.
Thanks. I knew you'd have my back. I am, like, really low on iron. There we go.
Why do I have this question? Not enough.
You can never have enough iron.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, this is my original system that I actually started the game in, where I actually woke up and went through the whole sequence and everything. Back when, you know, the game didn't really have anything to it other than, like, go around and collect materials for some unknown reason. But, now, you know, like, there's a bunch of stuff to do. And, I have come back to my original system. And once next hit, I'm going to be really excited about trying to, you know, find out what it turns into. Because I'm
just going to be excited to meet you. Finally.
I know, right?
I mean, I met you, but I meant, like, only through a window.
Yeah,
the
really.
way we met each other was like, oh, I see you, but you're on this other side of glass. I can't interact with you, but I can see everything that you're doing.
Thank you, Jason. Jason just reminded me that I needed iron too.
See, everyone has your back.
I know, right?
So I'm so happy after a long, terrible, torturous day of work. I get to come home and play some video games.
Tell me about it. Alright, so I need iron. I need a lot of stuff, actually. You know what? I just realized something.
What?
This system has never seen an exo unit.
Sure.
Because I left this system before exo units were a thing.
Makes sense.
I might actually have to bring an exo unit here now.
just so you can
Just
travel.
so I can say that that this system has actually seen exo units.
That, and it would probably help your exploration.
Yeah, that too.
Iridium. I forget how to... Oh, I gotta build the one thing, don't I? Find a deposit. A resource deposit. Keep pushing the wrong buttons because I kind of forgot how to play the game. Even though it's only been not too long since I've played it. It's only been a few days. That's all it takes.
Yeah, really. Yeah, I haven't even started driving in Gran Turismo yet, so it's gonna be interesting.
I told you, it takes a long time. I sat there and went through the settings and tried to make the controls as every other racing game that I'm able to customize the controls, and I adjust the settings and everything. And I messed with the settings for a good 2 hours before I actually drove.
And Jason, this is MJ. He recently got what's this game called? No Man's Sky, and he really likes it. So we're honestly, like, he's probably one of the first people I'm gonna meet up with in next, and then I'm gonna, if Jay-Z gets internet and everything, hopefully he'll jump on the game, and then we'll go and grab him, and then we'll just kind of start piecing together like everybody who wants to join.
That would be so cool. Imagine if you could have, like, platoons and stuff, dude. Like,
yeah, well, no, that's what I'm thinking. Like, we'll just start our own hub somewhere in the system. Like, why do we need a galactic hub that's been made and millions of people are there when we can just literally make a 958 hub? And, like, it'll just be, like, all the 958 family gaming herd. You know what I mean?
yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
And we'll just have,
Yes.
like, 7 systems. Well, I don't know if it'll be that big, but, you know, like, these stars all next to each other, and we'll all just have, like, these planets that we live on. And we'll just be like, oh, howdy, neighbor.
Yeah, and, well, I mean, even, it doesn't have to be, like, across stars. It can be all the same planetary
system, but
if
there's
you find
only
one.
there's only so many habitable bases in one system. So, like,
Yeah,
if you reach
true.
that limit, then you're gonna have to go to a different, you know, system. So, also, Jason says hello, MJ.
Well, hello, Jason. I'm MJ.
Meh.
Not to be mistaken with Michael Jackson or Mary Jane or anyone else with MJ.
Okay.
You remember those days, don't you, Taylor? The
Yeah.
conversations about my name.
Actually, I don't think it was ever part of them.
Oh, well, it happens.
It happened.
Doesn't.
That's what we're gonna leave it at.
happened.
Is it happened?
Yes, it did. Because people are mean. School
Yeah.
people are mean. Kids are mean. They make fun of you for a short amount of time, and then you become a responsible adult like moi, while they're still living with their parents, and then you get to go, ha ha ha, I'm an adult at the age of 19.
Because that's what a responsible adult does.
Yes! Exactly.
Oh boy.
Okay. Time to... It seems like I'm starting to, like, get into the storyline where I met a traveler through a, communication, and now I met up with this robot dude, and we're just trying... He's just basically leading me through a story that I've been following, and he said that I'm not going to be back at my home base for a while, so I'm kind of just
Bleh.
trying to... What?
Okay, Dave.
Dave? Kinda
Dave the Minion.
Oh.
What? Let me guess, you haven't watched Despicable Me?
I've watched Despicable Me multitude of times because I have siblings.
Nah. I've watched it a multitude of times too. I don't have siblings.
Okay, that's where you learn there's a difference in life. What? Well, this is an interesting little planet. For some reason, it's the rock that I go to you know, the little pancake-looking rocks that are on the ground on some planets that are easy to mine. Well, apparently the one on this planet also gives you gold. So, I'm happy with that too.
Nice.
But I'm gonna miss the fact that I'm not gonna be back on my home base for a little bit.
You know you could always go back there whenever you want it.
I know. It's just this storyline is intense, and I don't want to spend all the warp drives to go there, or just to teleport there, and then all the warp drives just to come back. Even though I just remembered as I'm saying this that I could literally just teleport there, do whatever, and then come back and teleport back. How far are the teleports? I wonder, like, if I don't like teleport anywhere else, because you said the teleporters
last 4,
have like
I'm pretty sure.
4?
Yeah, the last 4 are saved.
Okay. Well, I wonder, like, let's say you start all the way out in the abyss, and then you go all the way to the center. I wonder if there's a limit to those teleporters, because I know there's like.
Don't think there is.
Well, that'd be really nice, because I mean, if it does, because usually those things, if you teleport with those, your spaceship goes with you. But if you teleport with the monoliths,
your spaceship doesn't. Which is annoying.
It is annoying.
Uh-oh. Wrong button. I need to recharge, what is it? Toxic. My toxic deflectors. Zinc. I need to grab some more zinc now, too. However, at the same time, I am currently trying to make enough so I can upgrade the warp drive on my new starship. I just realized the sentence I said probably had no contextual evidence whatsoever. I am currently trying... Huh?
Said you just can't speak.
Yeah, I know. I am just trying to make enough, what are they called? Dynamic resonators, so I can upgrade the hyperdrive on my ship.
Right.
Hey Viper, welcome to the stream. And I have some stuff going on pretty early tomorrow, considering it's Father's Day, so I'm doing stuff with my dad tomorrow. So I am streaming early so I can get to bed early, so I can get up early, so we can go do stuff before work. Work. 5... Wow. I think I already have too much iridium.
I just left an animal to die. I feel like a terrible person.
You are a terrible person. Oh my god.
Oh my. Elite Sentinel drones. Oh, that guy has a laser. Run!
That's great.
I'm out of here. There's literally a biome of just floating islands. Yep. How does that make any sense? Like, what's the point of these floating islands?
Hey, not a problem, Jason. They're just architectural. Well, not architectural, geographical. Geographical? No, geographical. There we go.
Oh, I just tried to fly under one, and that was a bad mistake because the game doesn't like it when you try to go under things with your spaceship. Hey, this place has gold. I guess I should have figured that because I got gold from...
And yes, Jason, of course I'm still drinking Dr. Pepper.
Well, obviously. It's always got to be Dr. Pepper.
Always.
Well, always. If it's not Dr. Pepper, then it's water.
Yeah, pretty much.
I know you do well.
Nah. It's scary. Yes, you do. Right.
You know what there needs to be? There needs to be a toggle back button for the weapons on the spaceship, instead of like. Then you could set up some sort of like skill where you're just swapping back and forth between your two favorite weapons, and not have to sit there and push triangle
cycle
like
between
5
all
times.
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? That might actually come in the next update. You know, it's like we truly don't know what's going to be in it. We can just speculate at this moment.
True. It's very true. We don't know what is to come.
Plutonium. Well, let's see here. Alright, we need 6 dynamic resonators. So, we need... If we need 6 of them, that means we need 12 antimatter, right? 6 times 2 is 12, right? Yeah. So, if we need 12 antimatter, that means... we need a crud ton of carbon. Why am I not collecting carbon?
Well, I don't know. Why are you collecting carbon?
I am now.
Oh
So
my gosh.
the trees the trees on the planet I'm on are like giant deformed mushrooms. Crud. I just made a piece of land.
Did you?
Yes. There it is, floating in the air.
So wait, with the I never really messed with it, but I noticed with the terrain manipulator, what does it take to place land?
What do you mean?
Like, what does it take to place land? Like, I noticed that you're able to dig up dirt or earth, and you're able to also like
Create.
Yeah. What does it take to do it? Do you need certain materials?
No, it just does it.
materials for digging. It does it?
It just does it, yeah.
That's weird.
Nah.
That's a weird.
I mean, you basically are a god in this game. You can create something from nothing.
Well, that explains why we're an orb. Halo 3 references. I don't want to be in this battle. There's a person with a bounty on his head. And I don't want to do it because it's only 100,000 units. Oh, I ran out of fuel.
It's not even showing up.
Alright. Apologize, BRB.
Okay. Thank you, Jason. It wasn't showing up on my end. Hey, Killabee, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Good to see you. It has been a long time. Oh, well, whoever did it, thank you very much, modders, for doing your job. The second screen application is really weird since it's not actually linked through YouTube. I still have like the full text on my second screen app. So messages that aren't there, that were deleted or something, still show up, which is really weird. There we go.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, get rid of the pugnium, zinc.
Never trust your spaceship when it comes to flying through space on, like, autopilot or something, because I thought it was doing the whole, after you do the space jump, how it does, you know, it continues to go, like, as if you're holding down circle.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not. I thought it was doing that, and then I come back, and I'm not moving, and I'm just being shot.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for the space pirates and everything.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I missed the gameplay, Killaby. Although the game itself, like the trailer that I did see, did look pretty cool. And yeah, Shadow, you have my permission. Yeah, that's definitely the right idea. We don't need that in this stream, I'll say that much. And that's if he even is still around. He may have just left. People will do that because they join in a stream, and if the person's new or they just don't have modders, they may not catch it, and, you know, they'll get away with it. But people that do have good modders, such as me, that's a compliment to you guys. Pat on the back. You know, they'll catch it, and they just won't stick around because it's no fun for them. Alright, so how many of these things are we gonna need? We need 6. So 12. So, okay, never mind. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wow, I have a lot of extra carbon. I have a lot of extra carbon.
Oh dear.
Alright, so let's go ahead and we're gonna transfer until we have a full... Okay, we already have a full one, so there we go.
Excuse me.
Thank you very much, Jason. And then we're just gonna get rid of all of this carbon here.
I could make it. I got a thing where I just had a stroke. Where it, like,
You okay there?
it does the thingy where I can,
We need a lot of plutonium. Looks like we're going on a plutonium hunt. Ow.
Oh, yay. That's always fun to find. Oh, well, plutonium I don't think is bad. I was thinking of platinum. Platinum's a little bit harder to find.
Yeah, depending on what planet you're on.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about what planet. It's like a roll.
Yeah, it's literally fine. That's what I do when I go for a new system. I usually try and find a system that has some of the best planets in it for, like, each material. So one that has plenty of plutonium, platinum, zinc, and all that. And then I'll find one that, like, has, like, a boatload of thamium on it and stuff like that. And, you know, one that isn't necessarily, like, gonna kill me as soon as I try and walk.
Yeah.
Although, the ones that try and kill you as soon as you walk on them tend to have those rare materials, like I told you before, so...
Yeah. Danger risks means the more... like they always tell you in school, well, they always told me in school anyway, the bigger the risk, the bigger the opportunity for... Not the opportunity, like the bigger the prize. The bigger the risk, the bigger the prize, basically.
The bigger the risk, the bigger the prize, also the bigger the price, potentially.
Yeah. But, you know, that's all part of life as we know it in this world of holy guacamole. It looks like two tubes glued together by a 2-year-old. Is what that spaceship looks like.
So we have a band that comes in, and they apparently a lot of people really like them for some reason at my work, and they come in, and it literally sounds like someone just brought their 3-year-old in, gave him a keyboard, and said, "Have at it."
Have at it.
That's literally what it sounds like.
Jeez.
Alright. I think, go ahead. Alright, cool. Thank you very much, Shadow. Let's see.
I found a Class A ship, but it's just not worth it. Like,
yeah, some of the
like
you can find some Class Bs that are better than Class A.
Yeah, because this Class A that I found only has 19 slots. The way it's organized is terrible. The only
Yeah.
thing good about it is that it's got a lot of maneuverability because it's really thin. And that's it. It's just an explorer. It's not even a fighter. It's just an explorer.
Oh, yeah, the fighter that I have has 19 slots, but it has 4 technology slots on top of that, but all of the slots are literally in a clump next to each other. So it works out really well.
I'm realizing after exploring a lot that spaceships do change. The look of them change throughout galaxy to galaxy.
Yes. The spaceships are different from galaxy to galaxy. Just like the animals, just like the biomes that you'll run into and the planets. They all change. Which is why, like, when I go on my spaceship hunts, I need a lot of warp cells because I'm going to be warping a lot.
Does that mean that they're... I'm realizing, like, the way how these spaceships are starting to look. Like, I'm noticing some similar parts on ships, but it looks like they're just, like, clumped together from one side to another. I'm like, are these procedurally... Everything about this game is procedurally generated.
Yep,
and
there you go.
It works, but it also doesn't work sometimes.
Yeah,
you know?
sometimes it just doesn't. What were they doing? Oh, and honestly, I really don't think I have a game that I'm super excited for this year, Killaby. I'm more interested in seeing what games I have updates coming to them. Like No Man's Sky is having next, which is the next gigantic update coming for this game. It's literally the biggest update that this game has ever seen. And it has been in production for, I think, about 1 year and 3 months now. So it's going to be huge, and it's going to bring a lot to the game. And I think I'm more excited for updates coming more than any game really coming out. I just not really excited for any game, honestly.
I think the only thing that I actually thought was interesting about the whole E3 thing was that section of when they were talking about the PS4 having a lot of PS2 and PS3 games
added to it.
Yeah.
Got ya.
On the online and stuff. How
yeah.
You can go on and start buying them. That's what I like, because just like we said last time, you know, that's if they come out with Need for Speed Pro Street for the PS4 with online capabilities.
That would be awesome.
That me and you are going to be playing that.
The heck out of that, yeah. What was I going to say? Oh, the only thing that really, really did excite me, and, you know, I'm really looking forward to, and it's not even coming out this year, Elder Scrolls 6. That right there, just the fact that one is in the works and coming... you know, I really have a hard time getting into, like, the other Elder Scrolls games, like Oblivion and Morrowind and all of them. But I'm not saying they were bad, I just wasn't crazy about them. Honestly, like, but Skyrim I fell in love with, and whatever they do with the number 6, if it's anything like Skyrim, not like in Skyrim, like obviously a different area or something... Surviving Mars. Why do I think I did, but I completely forgot what I thought about it? let me look it up again here real quick, Jason. But yeah, like I'm really excited for Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah, I've never really been like.
You're not much of an Elder Scrolls guy. I know that.
I'm not into it. I'm not saying it's a bad game. It's just a preference thing. You know?
Yeah, no, I know exactly.
What in the world? It is a centipede flying in the sky. Why do you need all those legs if you're not gonna use them? It's a dinosaur-looking thing. It looked like a derpy T-Rex, and it started chasing me.
Yeah. Well, you might be somewhat. Honestly, not really, Killaby. I'm not a big Rockstar fan, and I really wasn't crazy about the first Red Dead. I'm not even really that big on GTA. I mean, I'm not saying I don't play them, but they're not my style of game. And then Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider, again, never really piqued my interest, honestly. The one game that did kind of catch my eye and my interest was, what was it? The Last of Us Part 2, I think? Oh, hey, there's my ship. The Last of Us Part 2 looked pretty good, but again, you know, I really don't know if I'm actually gonna get that until, like, the price actually starts coming down.
It's the same way with me. Some games I just won't play until, you know, the price definitely goes down, because as it stands right now, I'm not going to sit there and spend $100 for what all the games are doing nowadays, which is, you know, the Ultimate Edition or the Gold Edition.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
They're all going to have DLCs that they could totally just include with the game, but no, they all just want money.
Yeah, really. And honestly, I don't think that was Peter. I'm trying to keep up with comments here. Oh, I fell into a hole. What are the odds that I fall right there? I really don't think that was Peter, Jason. I really don't. And honestly, you know, that might have been somewhat of a good test, just to see what he would have done. But, who knows? I could have sworn Peter said he was going to stop by tonight. Whatever. He wouldn't. I don't think Peter's that type of person. So, like I said, I honestly don't think that was him. Wow, I actually climbed up on top of a huge rock. And just the terrain up here is really cool. It's like all, you know, contour lines on a map?
Yeah.
That's what the whole thing looks like.
Really?
Yeah, it looks really cool. How much plutonium did I say I was gonna need?
I don't think you ever said you needed an amount. I think you just said you needed plutonium.
Oh. Well, I should probably figure out how much plutonium I need.
And if you did, you know you got a whole bunch of people who could probably tell you.
Yeah, really.
Paying attention either.
Other than just you. Alright, so I need 100 plutonium times 12, so I need 1,200. Okay. So we have 1,500. I think we're good. I think I'm covered.
Hey, I gotta sing, and apparently this is constantly changing. So you wanna know how many planets there currently are in this procedurally generated game? I remember reading about this part in the game. There's a certain part that I'm at right now that tells you how many planets are in the game.
Really?
And do you want to know how many there are?
Sure, why the heck not?
There are... one,
Numbers.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 commas
Holy crow.
with two digits in front of the last comma. So 18, 446, 744, 073, 709, 551, 616.
What?
This is more than could be seen by any lifetime. It is
Yeah.
impossible to explore the universe.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
So, like, that's so...
no.
The one thing that, like, I really like about this game is just the fact that, like, I understand that there's a lot of space exploration games out there, but I truly don't feel like any other game takes it to the extent that this game has, as far as, like, just how much there is to do and explore, right?
Yeah. I'm kind of half tempted. Alright? I'm at this part, and I haven't saved for about 10 minutes. And I'm kind of half tempted to reload,
Yeah.
go through this again, go back to
Peter.
the spot, and see if it's changed.
No, I doubt that. Well, maybe. Who knows?
It might, because if it truly does, this is a test, because what if it's just like sitting there throwing these numbers out there to make you think that there's a lot more planets out there than there actually is?
Yeah.
Or, because I did read the article on this, and it did tell you how much it is, but I never, like, read a lot. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And it never said anything about, like, oh, them going back and doing, like, what I just said, reload 10 minutes before, and see if, you know how other people are always playing this game, surely there's one that's gone out to another procedurally generated planet, and that planet was created because it's procedurally generated.
Yeah, really.
You know.
And Peter, just somebody stopped by, and we just were curious as to maybe how you would have reacted if you were here. That's all that we were really talking about. And also, I saw Shadow was heading out. If he's still around, have a wonderful night, Shadow. Thanks for stopping by, as always. Alright, I need 600 Heridium, and I have 500 more than that. I need a lot of zinc, though. How much zinc do we need? Crud. 240. Alright, we don't need a ton of zinc, but we do need quite a bit.
When was the last time I saved?
I don't know. Only you can answer
I am
that.
gonna do this. I am gonna do this. Actually, it wasn't 10 minutes ago. It was at 10:07, and it is currently 10:13. So I will take the risk.
Meh.
Reloading. I reloaded.
And okay, Peter. We don't need any
You said
more.
it saves every time we get out the starship, right?
Yeah, it should.
Okay, so it should be at the spliff, and I'll just go ahead and read it again. And if it does change, I'm going to compare the photos.
Got
If they do change, and they, if anything, they should go up. If they
Yeah.
go down, then we have a whole nother thing to think about of how they're doing this game.
Yeah.
You know?
Which, I mean, but even to begin with, you do have to think, like, out of, like, all the people that are playing this game, and while I understand it's not as many as, like, Call of Duty or anything, you gotta think it's still a pretty damn-ass big game, considering the fact that you never ran into anybody.
Yeah. It's like all those planets.
Yeah.
Activate. Yada yada. Soon. Huh. It didn't change.
It didn't?
No, it did not.
Well, I mean that.
Oh, it was telling a story. Okay, I am stupid. This is a whole different part than what I read about.
Oh my god!
It was telling a story about how this dude cut open a sentinel, and he was trying to have him tell him how many planets there were left, because he was trying to explore them all, and then he told him this many amount of planets.
So obviously that wouldn't change. Thank you, MJ.
Yeah, because that is a story, but that's not to say that it's not, like, I'm not going to say accurate, but
yeah,
you know, you would get the idea that, hey, if there's at least this amount of planets, and there's maybe more being created all the time,
yeah,
it just goes to show you how many planets.
Wait, is that systems or planets?
Planets. I know,
okay.
It's kind of weird because those are planets. It's hard to tell how many systems are out there.
Yeah.
Systems are...
Because each system can have up to 6 planets, or as few as 1.
Yeah, if that. Sometimes. I think sometimes it only has, like, a moon.
Well, I mean, moons, I think, are technically considered planets.
So is Pluto, but look at his icon now, alright?
Yeah, true.
I consider anything that's flying through the sky a planet. Like a bird.
A plane?
A plane, a man-made planet. It carries life forms on it.
Well, we're getting pretty close. Has its own biome. Can sustain life.
True. I think I've cracked the code here. We're gonna have to call the people of the Illuminati. Oh, I better not say that. You're gonna get a whole bunch of people angry. You don't know how many people take that stuff seriously.
Yeah, I know.
I'm afraid to just look at the comments right now to see if people are just...
Nobody's saying anything.
That's saying as if your thing is still working, right? Do you have a thing that constantly...
Yes.
Are you, like, watching yourself? Is that how that works?
Yeah, well, I have a second screen going, and then I have my laptop up, too, just so I can monitor other stuff and actually control chat if I need to.
Okay, that makes sense. I like the second screen thing, but, like, it's always nice to have that computer just to see...
Yeah, just because the second screen... The second screen lets you monitor. It doesn't let you actually control. So...
Yeah. Kind of just an easier way to look at comments.
Yeah. I seriously think Marshall needs to start using his, honestly.
I told him about it, and that's how you learned, because he told it to you. Yeah. And then, out of nowhere, he just needs to get his act together.
Nah.
He's a little cuckoo in his dumb brain. Alright. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. He's
careful. He might be joining in on this.
Ho ho ho.
I didn't say it, Marshall.
Storylines. Gotta love them. I really do love them. I love to read. Not really read books when it comes to like video games and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially stuff like this, because like I said, that 2D version game of this was basically the same way. I would sit there and read paragraphs and I basically read like 3 books worth of how much detail that, and I still got my sidekick of action and stuff, you know?
Yeah. See, I like video games a lot more than books because people, you know, like, yeah, you can imagine as you're reading a book and stuff and, like, picture it. But the thing about, like, video games is just the fact that I can be whoever I want to be and I don't have to imagine it. I can actually do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you can still get a story out of it to begin with as well. To me, like, video games are, in a way, kind of an animated book.
Exactly.
That's what I love about them.
This game has a lot of, like, reading as well as action,
Yeah.
And they do have the type of thing where you have to sit there and imagine in your head, like, earlier it was telling me about this little furry creature that it found in the edge of the room, and it was shivering and stuff in fear, and then I fed it, and then it shriveled up, and he left it there to die. And I'm like, it doesn't show you that, but you got to imagine it in your head. But the whole video game isn't based on reading it and you're imagining it in your head.
Yeah.
Which I like.
I had that. Oh, wait, you're doing the story you said, right?
Yeah.
Because I had that same scenario as well. So, I'm like, I remember that. I was so sad.
See, that's the crazy thing, is I love this game.
Oh.
Everything is procedurally generated. It's just, imagine, I know that this is really far-fetching, and I'm just being a picky little person, but imagine if they had the storylines procedurally generated. Like...
that would be crazy.
It would be crazy, but it's a cool concept to think about.
I think the storyline where it takes place is procedurally generated, but the story itself is, pre-scripted.
Yeah.
That would be absolutely insane. Well, I'm sure, depending on your choices, the story could potentially change. But again, it's already determined. That choice leads to something specific. Not, where, oh, anything could happen if you pick this.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
You already know what's going to happen, but your choice changes what will happen.
I do like, though, because the reload option, and I love that this game has a reload option from your last save, or last two previous saves.
Yeah.
Because especially for someone like me, I like to experience every little bit that the creators put in the game. So, when you get those two choices in a dialogue, you choose one, and then he makes a comment or something, and then it ends up being, and then you have this, mission that you have to do, and then you're like, I wonder if I would have chose the other choice, would it be the same mission, or would it be the same dialogue?
Or would it be the same mission, but from a different viewpoint? Kind of like Skyrim.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I like the reload option, especially the fact that it saves every time you get out of your ship, because it could be right there. Right when you land and you go to the dialogue, it could be right there.
Got it.
And most of the time that I'm learning so far, most of the things you do, the choices end up leading to the same thing. All it does is there's an extra line of dialogue that you could miss.
Yeah, exactly.
All it is you sit there and you talk to the dude and you make this one choice and he's either angry or happy. And then you end up having this mission on your mind. And then you're like, I wonder if it does it. You go the other way around, and then he ends up being in a completely different mood, says a completely different line, but then he goes back and then he's like, anyways. Then we go back and it's the same exact mission that you end up sent out. And you're like, oh. Well, I'm glad I got to experience that little line that if I would have just left it alone, that I never would have seen ever again.
Yeah, exactly. And, I actually didn't know the Black Ops series had multiple endings. I guess, like I said, I'm not a Call of Duty fan, so I really never actually played through the story 100%. That is a huge cluster of Thamium. But yeah, this game does have multiple endings. I think they might all lead to the same overall ending, sort of-ish, kind of. But it does have multiple endings. I think it has 3. I've only done one that basically leads you into free exploration, which is what I'm currently doing right now, because it's like, no, I don't want to reset everything just yet, I want to be able to keep exploring what I want to explore in the system.
I'm teleporting somewhere.
Okay.
I'm teleporting somewhere because I just went around and the thing that I was talking about, I was reading all these things that I was collecting glyphs. Luckily, or unfortunately, it's not saving to my person. He was just collecting glyphs on the side, and I was using them to activate a portal. And this is my first time using a portal.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. Once you're done with the story, when you finish the story, you get one glyph. And they say, okay, so basically, you can either reset the game. Oh, never mind. Shutting up. I'm not spoiling it for you.
You can either reset the game? Excuse me?
You'll find out. I'm not saying anymore. You'll find out.
Oh my gosh. What?
Far Cry 5. I have... Oh, yeah, Far Cry. That was the one game... No, it wasn't Far Cry. Son of a bum.
What is happening?
I don't know.
I'm surrounded by a whole bunch of, well, you know those, what was that game called? Dice and hexagon things? The little spiky ball things.
Oh, like mines?
Yeah, that look like
You
mines.
wound up on an exotic planet. That's pretty cool.
That's what that was, and then it just... I was there and I witnessed it, and then it was like Atlas protocol activated, and then it just teleported me to an Atlas station.
Yep.
And I'm sad because I'm gonna... Before
Those
I talk to the dude,
the planets that you wound up on are cool, but they get really boring after a while because there's nothing there. Other than the base materials, there's nothing there. There's no buildings, there's no monoliths, there's just nothing. They're very calm.
What's so rare about them then?
Because they have some sort of special machine on them that doesn't really do anything right now. People are thinking that those machines are going to get activated in next.
It would make sense.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. What's the dynamic weather game that's supposedly coming up?
Dynamic weather. Oh, it was Just Cause 4. Remember?
Yeah, Just Cause. Thank you. I always forget the title. That's the game. That game actually did catch my interest.
Just Cause 3 is pretty fun. I like how the XL edition for Just Cause 3 is just $11 right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's legitimately only $11 right now for the XL edition, which comes with all the DLCs, which is pretty cool because there's Sky Aircraft and all this other stuff, and I had a lot of fun playing that game, even though I only was able to play for a little bit.
I may wind up getting that.
You might want to hurry up because all the deals end on the 18th, and it's currently the 16th.
Okay. I don't know. I'm probably just going to wait for Just Cause 4 to come out, honestly.
That's true.
I'll just buy the new one.
But $11, so tempting.
I know. Well, not really for me. Because it's like, I really don't have anything that's drawing me to Just Cause right now. Other than Just Cause 4, so...
I gotcha. I was a big fan of Just Cause, and I'm sad that I missed the free time that it was for PlayStation Plus. But, like, this has all the DLC and stuff.
Yeah.
And don't tell Becca, but I think I might actually end up getting it. I can't... Those are money for bills. She can't.
Hey Drew, welcome to stream. Thanks for joining in. What else do I need to gather here? Chrysanite. I am making 6, so what's 6 times 100? 600, right?
6 times, yeah. What's 6 times 1?
3.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, so I need to get a lot of Chrysanite. And Chrysanite is pain to find now. I don't know why. It's barely used for anything. Unless you wanna... Oh, whoops, I'm dying.
Oh no, that's not good.
I gotta get a lot more thammium. I ran really low on thammium because I was building something on the starship and didn't realize that it required thammium.
It has been 19 billion years since the last diagnostic. 64% of the world's operating within expected perimeters. Only 64%? That's kind of depressing.
Yeah, well, Drew, that does sound a little mucky. Hopefully everything does turn out okay, but thank you for stopping by. Good to see you.
How many people are watching right now? Just a little.
Right now we have 6. But people have been...
Yeah.
But people have been popping in and out, so...
Okay. 6 people is all it takes. It's a party.
It only takes 2, actually, but... That might be a different type of party.
Oh dear. This is like the equivalent of watching a Disney movie or something, and there being references that only the adults get.
Yeah, really.
The kids and children are like, "Hey, this is cute," and the adults in the back are like laughing and giggling and stuff because they're like, "Hey, they don't get it."
Why did I just grab more zinc? I don't need zinc. I need thamium. I'm dumb. And chrysanite. We need thamium and chrysanite. Which I see none of.
Oh my gosh. So Becca brung Leia, which is her cat, outside here, and she enjoyed walking around on a leash. Yes, it's a cat on a leash. And now she just wants to be outside all the time, so now she sits at the door and just meows really loud. And it's been annoying for the past few nights.
Nah.
So I apologize if you hear that in the background too.
Just a little bit. Not bad. Ooh, thamium.
Oh dear, those are 3 drastic choices. I need to get out of here. I need to scream, rejoice, submit. Those are all very deep and disconcerting things that usually come in one reality.
Nah.
I am gonna submit and let it take me over.
I think I chose rejoice.
I think I made it angry.
Nah.
Oh, it teleported me back. Oh, did I just mess up the storyline? Oh, that's depressing.
Can always reload a last save.
Yeah, that's a good thing. 'Cause
Nah. I do hear the cat in the background.
oh my gosh, Leia. Let me just mute and scream at the cat. 1
Nah.
second.
Oh, more thamium. Oh, wow.
Okay, after a lot of yelling, I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
I don't know where I am. It just teleported me to somewhere, and I am lost.
I am lost.
It just said initiating Atlas Suit Organization or something like that. I don't know what that means, but there's really cool music playing.
Nah. Oh, boy.
What type of, alien creatures are these?
Or what?
The ones that take over the abandoned buildings. They're not really explained much. They're just
The
kind of
plants?
this alien... Not plants. They look like... It grows teeth around the terminal when the abandoned buildings. The really
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
alien stuff.
I honestly... I feel like that's what those vines that hurt you... I feel like that's what they grow into.
Ah. Terrifying.
I know, right?
So those annoying little plants are all, they have their own storyline too.
Who knows? Maybe eventually.
Maybe that's what ends the game. For those who knows? Everyone's like, oh, it'll be war. It'll be all this that ends it.
Nope,
but
just
no.
a giant man-eating Venus flytrap.
Yeah, exactly.
Not what I wanted.
Okay, cat. This is not the time.
Well, now what's the cat doing?
I'm literally just laying in front of the TV.
Alright, we have successfully found platinum. Which we don't
That's
need.
always good. Which we don't need.
Gosh darn it. Okay. There's a dog.
I know there is.
No, trust me, I know.
Nanite clusters. It's breathing. Oh, I never realized that. It's trippy. This stuff breathes. It's moving like it has lungs. Oh, it's so gross.
Alright. I seriously hate hunting for Christ's night.
I'm gonna be honest, I have not seen Chrysanite in person. I've literally just bought Chrysanite from the store every single time.
Hey, Chrysanite!
Because I have not, I don't know what it is. Never been able to actually just find Chrysanite.
It's a crystal.
Is it?
And it's, like, apparently super rare for some reason.
But it's, you'd think something so rare would be a little more expensive than what it is.
Yeah.
At the store.
Well, see, that's the thing, is it's not used for anything. Like, I don't use it for anything except to build, these things that I'm building. Dynamic resonators. So... the heck? That's weird.
The dynamic
looking
resonators aren't, I mean, they're not worth that much in the Galactic Network either.
Well, maybe where you're at. Alright, we needed 600 and we now have... like 300.
I love how it purposely spawned me really far away from my ship on this random planet. And the objective right now is to go find my ship because the portal has randomly placed my planet somewhere.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! That is the best creature I've ever seen.
Oh god. What'd you find?
Okay. You know how there's like a T-Rex creature thing? Alright? You know how some creatures can be really, really, really tall?
Yeah. This one's super, super tiny.
No, this one's really, really... Okay, it just disappeared the moment I looked away and... Oh, wait, there it is. The way it is the back legs is very, very long to where he sits up very tall. But it's all the way, like, towards his bum. And he has 4 arms that are very, very, very tiny. Like, smaller than his head. I don't know how this creature is still alive. Because It's worse than a T-Rex's situation. At least a T-Rex, they could like bend down or something, and they have at least a little bit of length on their arms. This one doesn't have like a big mouth. It looks like it's a herbivore, but I don't know how it eats anything. I feel sorry for some creatures that are made in procedurally generated worlds. That's what needs to be done in this game. Like, I know we talked about it before, but it would be nice if we could, like you said before, when we, companions. Like, animal companions. Like,
yeah.
We're on a planet and...
Just feed or do something with an animal enough that he just winds up following you, gets into your ship, and just, helps you. Like, if something's trying to attack you, it'll attack it or something.
Yeah. Exactly. Just they don't really have that now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a loner exploration. I wish I kind of had.
Well, that's what it's supposed to be. So the fact that we're like getting multiplayer is actually, amazing in itself. Oh, hey, there's a word totem back here. That, or it's a glyph. Nope, it's a word totem. Oh yeah, I still need one last glyph.
Oh my gosh. So you know how there's a little dots?
For what?
What is this world? What is this world? So, you know how when you go to use your scanner?
Yeah.
And, like, anywhere there's an animal, there's like a tiny dot under it?
Yeah.
Well, I just went to go scan one animal, and there is so many dots. Just everywhere. And it's kind of terrifying.
I bet you get a lot of money for discovering all the creatures there.
That's the thing. There's only like 10 creatures here, and what is that? It looks like it's supposed to be a big creature, and then it becomes a like Dumbo-eared pug face. I don't know what to think.
The Pugosaurus.
Generated games. The Pugosaurus, I miss him. I miss him. I wish I could keep him. If we were gonna have a companion, he would have been.
He would have been the Pugosaurus.
Yes.
Literally, just fly to somebody's base because you're meeting up, and they're like, you're just standing behind them, and you're like, dude, here, I'm here, I'm right behind you, and they're like, okay, let me, they turn around and look at you, and it's just things standing next to you, and they're like, oh, what the heck is that? That's a Pugosaurus.
It's a Pugosaurus. Look how cute he is. It's so ugly, it's adorable. Oh my gosh. This starship, it was originally 7 minutes away, but I've been traveling on foot, and I'm just barely gonna make it there because this is a radioactive planet. And
oh god.
I am just barely making it.
I really hope this update doesn't reset all of our knowledge of people's language progress again, because I really don't know how to learn all of the words again.
I'm tired for that. I'm gonna fix my body real quick before I go. Oh no! What? Okay. So it just pulled. Okay, that's weird. It basically just did. I like what it's doing. It's doing basically what we did at the beginning of the game.
Oh, your ship crashed? Yeah.
Yeah, like, I came back from the portal and I make it all the way to my ship, and it's like beeping because one of the launch thrusters is damaged.
Yeah.
So I need to find car sheets.
Or just make them, because all they take is iron.
Yeah.
Meh. Okay. Literally, this is ridiculous.
Am I asking myself questions? I saw no signs of Eternus, no trace of the Sentinels. Why did I even step through that gateway? Why did I follow this path? To rescue Eternus, to kill Sentinels, because I can. I
was gonna say,
it's
it's not a problem if you're asking yourself questions, it's a problem if you start answering them. And then you started answering them, and I'm like, oh shit.
Is it true or is it a lie I tell myself? The kind of thought a noble person might have? I'm answering in, like, full-fledged having a conversation with myself.
Well, at least it's in the video game.
Yeah. Video games, you can do things without consequences. Only rewards.
Unless you're playing in permadeath.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. I love permadeath because I love risks. It gives you a literal sense of fear of when you're about to die in a video game and you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
In this game, it's like, oh, you die? Well, you know what? Reloading is an option.
Well, I mean, that's just in normal. There is a permadeath mode.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, that's what I mean in this thing.
Okay.
Because I remember when I was looking at the modes, one of the modes was the permadeath.
And
I like
immediately you were just like, I'm going to do that. And I'm like, are you sure? And now I don't know if you think that was, you still would have done that, or are you glad you started in normal?
I'm glad I'm started in normal because at first I was like, oh, I'll learn on quickly. At all.
Not
I
at
feel
all.
like I need to play this game mode, and then I need to play the harder game mode, and then I need to play the permadeath mode after.
Survival is pretty interesting because your consumption of resources is a lot higher, and at the rate which you can find them is decreased. Hey, Christ Knight?
Huh.
Did I see Christ Knight? I did not. Gosh darn it.
Okay. So I need to fix. I need to fix my thingy, and I
Gosh
need to...
darn it! Where the heck is the Chrysonite? And I'm starting to think maybe I should just go to a different planet.
I can't go to a different planet right now. Are you kidding me? This is a dangerous planet. Birds! I was like, I have 2 more creatures. I literally have 1 more creature to discover, and then I have discovered all of the creatures.
Nice.
But I don't know where they're at. I think there might be one that's under a cave, because I know there are caves lurking
Creatures?
creatures. Yeah.
This planet has a bunch of platinum on it. And every time I see platinum, I get excited because it's the same blue color as Chrysonite.
Yeah.
Gosh darn it, I keep hitting the wrong button. It has too much thalmium now.
Oh no.
That sentence does not exist, by the way. You can never have too much thalmium.
Yeah, that is true. Please don't attack me, creature. I'm just trying to do my own little way. Oh no. Oh no. Life is depressing right now because now my laser, my mining laser is now completely depleted. And I'm not entirely sure if I have platinum. Oh, I actually do. Nice.
Plutonium,
okay.
You mean?
Yeah, plutonium. I'm sorry, a lot of things ends with pla or plu and ends with
And
I need to go out in the storm and mine iron because this is what it's come down to.
I mean, you could always find a cave.
There's not... I don't have a good enough of a life support system to make it through said cave because this is very flat.
Got ya. And,
wait. It just occurred to me, if I use the thing manipulator, the terrain
manipulator, you can make your own cave, but there's not, it's not like gonna have iron or anything in it.
No, I gotcha.
Yeah, you could build, you could dig a tunnel if you use the terrain manipulator. I do that all the time. Nice. And, Jason, I'm not actually, like, working on a base at the moment. I'm actually more or less working on deconstructing my current base. Like, if you noticed, I had removed a bunch of stuff when we were at it last. And that's just basically I'm getting ready for the move. Like, I'm not gonna build the base until next comes out, because if I build that base, the system, what I'm presuming, is just gonna reset. So, like, that system's not gonna be the same as whatever the system is that, like, what I'm in currently. So, like, it just wouldn't really have, like, a purpose to, like, doing it, because I'd probably just wind up moving again anyways. Platinum, go away.
It's only 50 each.
That's, this is ridiculous.
What is, my friend?
Literally trying to find this Chrysonite. Where the heck is my ship, by the way?
Like I said, I've never seen Chrysonite. I've always had to go to the Galactic trading post.
My ship is currently 20 minutes away.
Oh dear. Are you in any sort of danger?
No, not at all.
Good.
And even if I was, I have a very OP multi-tool with me. I could get myself out of there.
I need to get a better weapon, multi-tool, because I sit here and I'm like, wow, my multi-tool is becoming really cool, and then I realize it's only a Class C.
Yeah, mine's a Class S. I'm happy about that. The only thing I'm trading the multi-tool I have in for is another Class S that looks better, or an Alienware multi-tool.
Yeah, I know you've been wanting to get one for a while.
Yeah. Basically, since they came out, I've always was like, I had one and I forget why, and then it just took it away from me, and I'm like, no! Or I found one and it was like a Class C and only had 4 slots, and I'm like, well, nope. Nope. No. Like,
so this is bad.
What's bad?
I'm trying to get iron. Oh no. No. I'm stuck trying to get iron for my ship to make those metal plates. But, like, my life support system, I don't have it. And I don't have any thamium, and I'm just pooey out of luck.
Make yourself a power gel.
How do I make power gel?
I think it's
I don't think I have power gel.
Carbon and iron. You don't have the blueprint for it?
I don't think I do.
Check, because I think it might be one that automatically gives you.
Found liquid explosive that's worth millions.
No, that is not going to help you in this situation.
Liquid glass.
Liquid glass? I don't
Living
even...
glass.
Living glass. I was going to say, I don't even think I have that one. It would be under...
Gel.
You're gonna be looking under the battery, what looks like battery pack section. And it's literally called power gel. You don't have it? Or do you have power canister?
No, I have power gel. I just found it.
Oh, I forget if it's canister or gel that you need. I feel like it's power gel.
Now I have to find carbon, and would you believe it? The planet I'm on doesn't have any flora. It's completely absent.
Oh my god.
So, they just stuck me in the best planet to do this. And not only that, but iron that I'm trying to collect is quite difficultly rare.
What the hell? Oh god.
I am just in a predicament. They just tried to figure out the...
You are in a really bad situation there, my friend.
It's not my fault they did this to me. The portal, for some reason, felt like it needed to just chuck me in the quote-unquote best situation. Usually other people at other planets, and they get the scenario where it's like, oh, all I need is car ice sheets. I can make those with the iron that I already have, or I can just easily collect right outside my ship. No, then there's me, where I have no life support, and I have no iron sources, and I'm just trying to make it on with life because I don't have one.
You should make a meme out of this. What my voice, or me stumbling through life right now.
Nope. I could see that being a meme, me stumbling through life right now. Okay, need to find iron and just keep doing the whole, like, cut-off thing where they come back and it's like, nope, there's nothing here! Oh, that's hilarious. If only I knew how to do, like, editing and stuff. I think it's just because I'm not experienced with it enough.
It's really not that hard. But, you know,
I figured it wasn't. I just haven't really used it.
Yeah, no, it does take a little bit of getting used to. And, you know, like, really good editors will, like, that's the part that, like, sets editors apart. Is, like, there's people that you can tell something is completely edited, and then there's other people that edit, and you don't even know that things were, like, pieced together. Like, that's, you know, that's, like, what kind of sets editors apart.
Yeah.
Kind of like the scene in Polar Express, where the girl puts a cup of hot cocoa under her chair. And then the girl takes another cup of hot cocoa and then puts that one under her chair, where the first cup of hot cocoa was not there. So, yeah.
My brain.
Your brain
lives. Don't ruin the Polar Express for me, bro. That's all I have to my life.
I'm not ruining it. Like, Holiday Inn. Do you know Holiday Inn?
Holiday Inn? Yes.
Or not Holiday Inn. White Christmas. Sorry. The movie White Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. In that one, in the one scene, I don't know if you remember anything about it, but basically they surprised the grandfather that was the old colonel in World War II, I think it was. Literally, they surprised him by making him put on, like, his old colonel suit and everything, and his whole legion of, like, who he was leading in World War II showed up at his, like, birthday party. And they sang the song that they sang to him as he was retiring. However, as they were singing it and the guy stepped forward to salute them, the movie cut back to him, like, back to where he began, and he stepped forward again. So he stepped forward twice, but he only actually stepped forward once.
Okay. And I guess I see what you mean. And it is very awkward. And I love how... Yeah.
You love how what?
Oh! Guess what I found, sir?
What did you find?
I found my very first Wait, I don't know. I don't think this is a glyph. I thought it was a glyph. It is not a glyph.
You got all excited. Oh, whoop.
Darn.
How far? Oh, wow, I cut it down to 5 minutes. I'm, like, going back to my starship. And, I started at 20. I'm now down to 5.
Nice. The thing, I do love this game so much, it's just, you gotta have time on your hands.
Yeah, exactly.
But
like,
I like
to
how
me,
everything, it does tell you how long it might take, you know?
Yeah, but to me, like, this is a game worth spending the time in. If you're an exploration game type person, if you're a person that likes to build up to something, to work towards something, and feel accomplished when you complete that task, this is definitely the game for you. If you don't like that and you need instant gratitude, like in Call of Duty, where you kill somebody and you're like, ha, I just killed that person, you know? Like, then go play that. This game's not for you. Don't rag on a game just because you don't like it. You know, it's like there's plenty of other people out there that are gonna like it. Just like Call of Duty for me. I hate Call of Duty. I really don't like it. But I have it to have fun with my friends. And I'm not saying it's a bad game just because I don't like it. I know there's plenty of other people out there that absolutely love it, you know? That doesn't... Something, like, just because you don't like something doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just your personal taste.
Yeah, definitely.
I hear a cat.
Is there a cat?
Yeah, there was a cat.
Oh my gosh. She never stops. So, I'm very sad that the traveler that I was going to meet is, KIA. I'm sad.
Killed in action? That would probably be your first glyph. That, like...
But I didn't get a glyph. It was just
what,
like a
did
sad
you go
ending.
down in a hole and there was a floaty thing there?
Yeah, that's what I saw.
Yeah,
that's
those are the
I'm like,
glyphs.
oh.
That is a glyph. But because you're in this story, it doesn't give you one.
That's why I got excited. I thought I got a glyph, but then
yeah,
it was just
no, because you're in the
just a
story
grave.
right now. You didn't get one. But if you were to find that on your own, that's what glyphs look like.
Huh. Neat. Okay, well now...
I just gave you a super big hint as to what's going on, and I don't know if you want to know about it or not.
Well, I mean, how do I activate the holo terminus?
I don't know. Read the instructions?
I'm trying to... That's a long time from here. I was looking at where the thing was, and it said 7 weeks, and it was still on the same planet. It was on the planet. I don't think I'm going to be playing this game for 7 weeks. I don't have a job. I wouldn't have a job if I did.
That's great.
Hey, good thing. Tomorrow, exactly a week from... Actually, today. Exactly a week from today is my 1 year mark for me working at the job I'm at.
Oh, nice.
Then I will get my next paycheck. I actually get a $500 bonus.
Oh, nice.
That I'm probably just going to spend all in car parts. And the I'm going to end up getting a week off. And me and Beck are probably going to go somewhere nice.
Nice.
So, I'm happy. It's nice to be working in this stressful job that I completely and utterly hate, that after I take my vacation and stuff, I might strongly consider just getting another job. Because it was nice back when I lived in Cincinnati, but the area I'm in is they do things so much different, but I'm so far ahead in the, you know, training tree that they expect me to do something so perfectly that is so different from the way that I've been taught for the past year.
Yeah.
And they just don't, like, think about that. And I try to tell them, and they're like, you need to do better. I'm like, I don't know what better is. But either way, I'm happy. I'm getting the way I am. I'm happy I'm a 19-year-old in my own home.
Nice.
And I'm a happy person. How many people out there can say that? Any of the people watching can
Not
say
I.
that? Not I. Oh. So do you get, like, okay, this is just gonna get into the whole streaming thing. Do you get, like, I know that you say hi and stuff, but do you, like, flat out sometimes have full-on conversations with the people who watch you?
Oh, absolutely. Every stream.
Yeah.
People talk to me, I'm gonna talk right back to them. People ask my opinion about a certain game, I'm gonna give them my opinion, but ultimately it's up to them whether the game's gonna be for them or not. I'm not gonna tell you, oh yeah, this is the best game ever. For me it may be, but for you it may not be. So, it's like, I definitely have conversations with people all the time.
See, like, I never really thought about getting into streaming and stuff. I think at most, like I told you before, I think the only way that I would actually do, like, a quote-unquote stream is if I try to do, like, a personal stream so that if, say Becca's somewhere really far and I can't really call her because I want to... Okay, I choose to not be on the phone with her because I'm playing with my friends, but I don't want to leave her out. I can do a stream so that way, there's, like, that connection.
Yeah, I hear you.
I just need to figure out how in the world to do, like, a stream that isn't, sitting
like
there
I said, I'm pretty sure you
everything.
can set up private channels.
Can you?
Yeah. Landing area not clear.
But it's a flat surface.
I know, right? It was a landing pad.
Let me go beat this cat. I'll be right back.
Graysonite! Gosh darn it. This is a very deserty planet. At least it's not, like, scorching hot or anything. How much do we have now? Almost 500. And we need 600. Is that more? Curse splash.
And I just realized that I've been trying to talk for the past few seconds.
Meh.
I think we've all done it or something like that.
Oh yeah, I've definitely done it. I've done it at the beginning of streams. I'll start going through my intro and, like, get 2 minutes into the stream and then finally realize that my mic's muted. They're like, welp.
And you said you have the streams and stuff saved so that you can look, so that, like, people can go see the streams as videos later on?
Yeah.
So when they go to look at the video, all they see is you just going...
Yep, pretty much.
That's hilarious.
So this planet is slightly nicer. It's not toxic. Although it is a desert. Actually a very... Wow, that's actually a really cool animal. I just found a half crab, half scorpion thing.
That sounds amazing.
And then there's a floating one. So there's one that crawls on the ground, and then there's one that flies.
That sounds amazing / terrifying.
I know, right? Luckily, none of them are, like, hostile. Literally, I think one of the worst things to make on your starship is, like, the level 3 upgrades for weapons and the hyperdrives. The hyperdrive boosters. Just because you have to get all this chrysonite and all this stuff to make them. And you need 6 of them. The first one requires 1. The second upgrade requires 2. And the third upgrade requires 3.
Alright.
This planet has mini T-Rexes on it.
Mind arc. Oh my gosh. I don't know how to make either of those things that are at the bottom.
You find the blueprint as you go. The mind arc you do. Those I know you find the blueprints for. Like, the story wouldn't give you something that you have to go off on your own and find the blueprint. It's gonna tell you where to find
those.
it.
It's just like, oh man, those require a lot of steps to create, and I
don't have it.
I don't have any of those, and I need to hurry up and find my ship. Because life support is at 5%.
Oh, yeah. My life support lasts forever.
Well, aren't you fancy mix? Thanks a lot.
What'd you call me?
Fancy mix. My mama said. Oh. Probably still.
Oh my god, it's so cute!
What is it?
Alright, folks, you're getting some smiley faces here for a second. I'll send you a picture in a little bit.
Alright. Oh.
Oh, hey, there's some more totems back here. Alright, thanks for joining in, Killaby. Good to see ya. Thanks for stopping by, and hopefully we'll catch you a little bit later as well. Or a different stream. You know what I mean.
My question is how much longer are you going to have this up? Because I know you said you got things to do.
We'll see.
Okay, so I need to craft mind, and that requires living glass and circuit board. And living glass requires lubricant and glass. Oh my gosh!
Hey Justin, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. And are we referring to Skyrim or Elder Scrolls in general with that one? Seriously, I just need like one more good good thing of chrysonite, and then I'll be all set. And I'll be able to.
Selenium? Is that the red stuff of the hot planets?
Solania? Or... Oh yeah, that's for Vidium, yes. It's hot planets.
Okay. Alright. So, just for this one thing, that I need to create another thing. Oh, this is hurting my brain with this tree. I don't really know how to make lubricant or gas, or glass. And...
How do you know how to make living glass, but not glass? I feel like you should learn the glass formula before living glass.
Okay, so luckily I could do this one. I just need a lot of frost crystals. With my luck, I'm not gonna get poisoned. I just need to find a wintry planet because.
Why don't you go back to your base?
Because I don't know where I'm at.
Teleport.
This is a very green planet, and it requires me to come back to this spot. This planet. Frost crystals? High radio source planet. I don't know what that means. Does that mean there's a lot of people living there?
High what?
High radio source planet.
Radioactive?
It just says radio. High radio source planet.
I don't know. You got me on that one.
I'm going to it. No wait, no it doesn't. I'm not going there because I need frost crystals and I actually need black because I don't know where I'm at. And I don't want to be like really far. There's a lot of things out here. I just wonder how far I am away from like
your base.
My base, yeah. Like I don't really see a space station out here.
That must be a very, very big system then.
Everything's so far away.
I do, actually, I was in a system one time that, and I have a fully upgraded pulse jet system on the starship I was using. It legitimately took me 2.5 minutes to get from one planet to another one. Using the pulse jet system. That's how, like, spread apart the planets were. Okay, I found one of those rock structure thingies. You know those rocks that are just kind of laying out in the middle of nowhere in a specific design for no reason?
Yeah.
Found one.
Oh, wow. I'm being scanned.
Apparently that's the deuterium on this planet.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Chrysonite!
I'm very overwhelmed with how many things I have to do to make this.
I really am interested to see how, the rarity and how, like, you collect materials will change with next. If it changes at all.
If they just renamed everything like they did in the other update.
Well, then I'd teach you the new names. You would never learn the new, or I'd teach you the very first names. You would never learn the new names. I just go through and teach you all of the old names, and then you just be calling them that. Alright, so we now have 609 Chrysonite.
Jesus. I forgot what I was doing here. I went to the space station.
Alright, what's 4 times 12 is 24, right? 12? No, that's 48.
4 times 12?
48. Yeah, I know. 2 times 12 is 24. 4 times 12 is 48. My bad.
I have this big habit of selling things that I don't need.
But then you need them later on.
I know. That's what I'm afraid of, is because there's so many things that I need in this whole process of making this one thing for this mission. Because it requires, what does it require?
Oh, crud.
It requires living glass and a circuit board.
Got ya.
And living glass requires lubricant and glass. Glass requires frost crystal. I don't know how to make lubricant. Oh, it's corporite and gamma root. I know how to find corporite. I don't even know what gamma root is.
Gamma root is condensium. You find it on radioactive planets.
Okay. And then
that helps a little.
It does help. It actually does help. And I need a heat capacitor, which is frost crystal and selenium. So I need to find both hot and cold planets. And I need to make a polyfiber, which requires cactus flesh, which I have not even seen yet.
Cactus flesh is basically,
yeah, it's flesh out of a cactus in the
It's
middle
cactus,
of a
which is on desert planets, yeah.
Yeah, I have not even seen a cactus yet in this game.
Really?
And Star Bulb, I've seen Star Bulb before. And I need that in order to make a circuit board.
Star Bulb?
So,
Star Bulb is
to make polyfiber.
That's
and then
on
polyfiber.
normal. That is on normal planets. Like just no. I built the wrong
like
thing.
Paradise planets.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Not necessarily. It doesn't have to be a paradise, but like that, yes.
Okay. Well, you know what? I think this, I'm gonna leave this giant tree of lots and lots of items for another day. Because I did a lot today.
Got ya.
I'm not entirely sure what all I did. Oh, I did a lot of the storyline. Well, not a lot of it. I did some of it.
I need to find a lot more platinum now. However, we were able to build all 6 of the, fudge.
1 second, buddy.
Fortunately, I have to get rid of that. Alright, we are going to... Let's see if we have what we need. Warp reactors. Oh, God. Oh, God. I have a lot more that I have to do. Anyways, with that, I am very happy that I was able to build all 6 of the, what dynamic resonators that I need to build there, so I'm very happy about that. However, that truly is all the time I have for tonight, due to the fact that I do have to get up well, no, not semi. I do have to get up early tomorrow morning. It's Father's Day. Me and my dad are going to do stuff tomorrow before I have to go into work. So, everybody, have a wonderful night. I don't know what time it is where you're at. So, have a wonderful morning, noon, afternoon, evening, nighttime. And, is that all of them? Nope. Don't forget to enjoy your very important midnight snack time. I know that one's coming up. Well, for me at least, anyways. Other than that, if you enjoyed the content, please make sure you leave a like. I see multiple people have. Much appreciated for that. And as always, make sure you join the herd, subscribe, see what we get ourselves into. We do quite a bit of No Man's Sky. We got Skyrim going on, and I do a lot of other racing games. So, other than that, you know, join in. I do try and get some different stuff in there every once in a while, so look forward to those. I do Wednesday through Saturday night streams, and then hopefully some other videos coming up, on like the other nights off that I just don't do streaming and stuff like that. So, other than that, like I said, join the herd, subscribe, make sure you like, and if you want to stay in touch outside of YouTube, TSS958 Gaming on Twitter, Instagram, the PlayStation community. I can't do friend requests, so please make sure you join that community. Going to be the next best way to stay in touch on PlayStation. And also the Discord, so join the Discord. I'm sure the link is somewhere in there, in the chat somewhere. Other than that, if you want to stay in touch on TSS Gaming, which is on Facebook, if you're a Facebooker, send me a friend request on that. I'll accept that. And, yeah, that's really all I got. So, thank you for joining in tonight. Good to see everybody. Hopefully catch you in the next stream or, you know, next video, whatever, in the comments, in the chat. Strike up a conversation, and, yeah, everybody have a wonderful... I can't talk. Have a wonderful night. And, yeah, see ya. As I fall to my death.